easy.
Whether it's Shaq, Luka, Lonzo Ball, or Devin Booker, these new cards are going to add a lot of fun to my team.
And we can't forget about Smush Parker, who's making his 2K22 My Team debut.
The final reward card in this event series is going to be a 99 overall Dark Matter card. So make sure you're staying up to date and knocking these out.
You know, with every...
It will all take place in Cleveland, Ohio, at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. The Nets taking on the Cavaliers. For the Brooklyn Nets, their incredible journey continues. Ripping through the schedule, never looking back. Even on the road tonight, you can bet this team will come out swinging. Cavs, Nets, up next, right after this. Welcome to the NBA here on 2K Sports, a special Martin Luther King Day edition. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. Big man.
Absolutely, David. He knows his role, doesn't he? Thanks for that report. And Greg, it's the beginning of the year. If your system overall doesn't seem to be working, how much can you really change before the offseason?
Well, usually a system change would come with a coaching change, but sometimes it's not the system. And sometimes you just need a different voice. And keep in mind, you also have to evaluate that roster and find out if the players on that roster are a good match for the system.
So the Nets starting five. The small and power forwards are Harris and Durant.
Why you hesitate?
Buckets is out there with Harden. And it's Griffin in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Oh yeah, I remember I pulled my 61 game
Mobley
with no
now
shot
in the
winner.
two big men inside. The guard set is Garland and Sexton. And it's Osman in at the three. And so it's the Nets getting on the board first. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Chalk up two there.
Colin Sexton early in his career has demonstrated great instincts in the pick and roll. Good decision making.
Here's Kay. Nailed from three-point land. Bucket's got five now.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Garland left side. Down low. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Well, just quick with the decision making. Smart pass by Darius Garland.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's Kay. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often. And, of course, he makes good use of it.
Pass to Garland. And that one goes long. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Here's Kay. And the Nets, another three.
And from three-point range, guys, he has hit the ground running. What a first quarter.
For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Garland with it. His last outing, he had 8 points. And it's sent back by KD. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Buries it from three-point range.
Already got to
And
take
so
over.
many teams now look to establish
I only been
the
playing for 2
perimeter
minutes. I already
to
got to
set
take
up
over.
everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Drops in the tray.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
I find it really interesting to talk to KD about his origins. Says every memory he had growing up involved basketball. Skip prom and stuff like that. He was just focused on the game.
Here's Garland after the made shot from Kay. Outside, Sexton. Back to Allen. And Sexton has it in the corner. Just 5 on the clock. Off the mark, his first miss of the game, 1 for 2. From the arc. No good from Kay. And Durant grew up in a tough environment. We all know that. Basketball, Greg, was the only way out.
As it has been for so many NBA players, you feel bad for guys with great talent who get derailed along the way. It takes so much hard work and discipline and luck just to have a chance at making it. And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Sexton against Harden. Now, here's Sexton. Defense is right there.
And a memory I have of Colin Sexton at Alabama. How about he scored 40 points in a game with a time when he had 3 players on the court down the stretch.
I'm kind of happy something now. Kind of my energy.
Get outside, get outside.
Inside. And it's James Harden with the rebound.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
So for Brooklyn now,
Okay.
the post bear, Durant along with Griffin. Wing pairing, it's Harden and Harris. And it's Kay at the 1 spot. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Thanks, Kevin. Buckets in that last game against the Pelicans lit up the floor. He contributed 61 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what became a great exhibition on his part. A very solid stat line for him in what was a terrific outing. And you know he wants to keep the momentum going, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
Sexton with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Outside, Sexton. Into the lane. The shot's good. Sexton's got 10 points in the game.
Boy, this guy has been terrific. The rest of the team, however, struggling.
Here's Kay. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. Harden against Sexton. Now, here's Mobley. He's tightly guarded. Stolen by Harden. Kay, guarded by Garland. No good from Kay.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Outside Garland. Can't hit that one. And for the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off a good outing against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. Here's Kay. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Bucket's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Sexton against Griffin. And Griffin sends it back.
And how about the timing there? Griffin using that athleticism on the defensive end to block out.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And that 84% free throw percentage is a testament to all the hard work he's put in on the line.
One shot. One shot.
Now, Kevin Durant is an absolute nightmare for defenses. And if you're the opposing coach and he starts to take over, you've got to be thinking, what am I going to do with this guy?
Rubio, the pass to Mobley. And again, unable to change momentum here. And so it's Brooklyn. finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back to the action after this word. And thanks for joining us again, folks. 2K Sports broadcasting here on MLK Day, bringing you the NBA. And you know, Buckets has really been making it happen, guys.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court for Cleveland, the guard set is Garland and Sexton. Mobley and Allen, the two big men inside. And it's Osman in at the three, the small forward. The shot's good from Kay.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for Cleveland. Sexton, that's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Sexton's got 12 points in the game.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Lets the three fly, and again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Here's Garland. And it's sent back by KD.
But Kevin Durant is playing spectacular defense, and it sets the tone for the entire team.
That one good for two. 8 points for him.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And the great thing about Durant, he gives you a lot of everything.
Yeah, it goes way beyond being versatile. This guy is a great shooter, an elite historical scorer, rebounder, passer, shot blocker, one of the most complete players in the history of the game.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Pass to Allen. Outside, Sexton. Back to Allen. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. 12 points for Jared Allen.
And he has found the stroke, folks. Continues to knock down shot after shot. Perfection thus far.
And he's good on the three ball.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Rebounded by the Nets.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times, that might rub people the wrong way, but Kyrie says, I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part, just the growth.
Connects again from distance.
Hey, guys, this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for third now, most threes in a game.
The points, GA, just keep piling up, and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from beyond the arc. And Durant sends it back, and they get it back. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Sexton. No good on that one. And it's the Nets taking it the other way.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks
good. Another from three.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking him down from deep.
Greg, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most threes in a game. Looking to end the run, and Durant sends it back.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Can't do anything.
Harris outside. There's the pass to Harden. The Nets need to get a shot off here. His three-pointers off the mark. Cleveland's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Sexton attacking. Can't connect from short range.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right
Oh,
now.
I need Gatorade,
Shots good
bro.
from Kay.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
And here's Sexton. And he drives in. Harden with the defensive effort. And so it's Brooklyn. Into the break, holding in a 36-point lead. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
And that's
Jesus
exactly
Christ.
right. But with the way they controlled the game and
my
just
God,
completely
you guys.
took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.
Having covered the league for many years now, I've seen my share of championship teams.
First time
Absolutely, that's 100%. Anything less than that would be a failure.
Okay.
I'm gonna lose chemistry. If I lose chemistry, I'm killing somebody. When I get a bat, I'm taking that off.
cuteness. This is ball game, baby. That's the W in Club 2K. Good game, fellas.
Now the only thing left to do is dance on him. What a win, guys.
All right, folks, watch out. 2K TV is hitting those park courts.
That's right. We already got started this past weekend at Club 2K, Top Deck, and the Adidas.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome to the NBA Rising Stars Challenge, a game that has become such a special part of All-Star festivities.
And that's really because it each of these young players a chance to really do something special on a national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional career.
Catching up on the changes for USA.
Okay, I'm not playing this. No.
So USA wins it.
I can't say enough about how well all these young men show for the fans and a clear picture of just how many talented up-and-comers we have here in the NBA.
Greg, no doubt there are some future greats among the players we saw here tonight, and we're pleased to have brought you all the action. So now for Clark Kellogg and Greg.
We are joined live in studio today by MP, yours truly, the YouTube sensation turned NBA baller. MP, welcome to the show.
Oh, man, thanks for having me, Kendrick.
What the?
We've seen you have your ups and downs this year.
Right, yeah.
There was some talk about you being an all-star snub, but being honest with you, I don't think you're there yet.
Okay.
And I think if you want to help your team make a run in the playoffs, you got to step it up big time in the second half of the season. What do you say about that?
You know what? I think that's fair criticism. I know I'm just now scratching the surface with the kind of player that I can be in this league. You know what I'm saying? I'm working hard every day with the coaching staff. You know what? Shout out Coach G. All the teammates, they've been dope. The vets, especially. And I mean, if I continue to grind, I think we'll be.
It's a lot of chatter about MP being a Rookie of the Year contender.
Hello. I got a tarp. Sipping on my water, like Barry.
Guess what? Feed me.
What?